Whew. Are we ready?
Shall we do this?
I think we should do it.
Okay, let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Kamusta kayong lahat? Thank you so much for clicking on this vid. So I've seen this online where people come together, where it's people in relationships, mother and daughter, grandparent and grandchild, strangers, and they, for the first time, kind of ask really intimate questions. And so I thought it would be really good for us to do this today. So I know it can be quite difficult. We don't really have deep, intimate conversations, really. So shall we go?
Okay, let's
go. Right, first question. Are you ready to answer?
Yes, I'm ready.
So, Mum, what do you remember when we first met?
I was in the hospital, and when the first time I saw you, you're so cute, you're so adorable, you're like an angel, and oh my god, the happiness that it comes into my heart is just like boom.
Really?
And oh my god, I'm tingling now saying that. It's so
That's the first question.
I can't express.
Really?
It's just the happiness.
Really? You remember it?
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
I feel like crying again. When I saw you, when I first come out, oh my god, the happiness is there.
Okay.
From the start. Okay, my question for you is, what are my best qualities as a mom?
So best qualities as a mom, I think you're really hardworking. You do everything you can possible. Whatever is in reach for you to do, you will do it.
Yes.
So I think that's a really good quality because you always try to give what you can. And I think another thing is supporting my passion.
The most important thing for me is to make you happy. That's my priority. Whatever you want in life, I'm there behind you to support you, and that's it.
Okay, so next question.
Huwag mo akong paiyakin, ha? Sa mga question mo.
Okay. Why do you love me?
I love you because you are so lovable person, very down to earth, very kind. You're there always. It's just like you are my strength.
Strength?
Strength.
Shrink. Kala ko, shrink.
Bisaya man kid. I just ko So
like
you give me life, you give me happiness. Next question for you is, what could I have done to be a better mom?
Maybe probably given me a sibling. No, joking.
Wala na akong regla. Wala na akong matres.
To be a better mom, I don't know, it's a tough one because I think you've done more than you possibly could have done. I know it's probably hard when we were younger, but maybe to be there a bit more because you was always working. So I didn't really see you, but you couldn't help that. My summer holidays, I would go to France and stay with my family members. When I was here in the UK, Mum would be working, I would stay with her friends. So maybe just spending more time with each other growing up. I think, do you agree?
Of course, I agree. This is why if I have a chance, I always come here to see you, visit you. Okay, my question, look, what scares you the most?
Okay, there's two things. The first thing is death. I think losing family members. Like as we get older, we see more death happening around us. Dealing with that, I want to come to terms with accepting it and, you know, and being at peace with death. That's what I really want to work on. But another thing that scares me, I think, is not being able to give you the life that you deserve. That scares me.
That scares you?
Yeah.
Well, I think you don't need to scare us about that. Because
I know.
It's just like I'm happy. I'm happy what I am at the moment.
Yeah. When you remember me as a child, describe the memory you remember the most.
The memory that I love the most is there's so many memories that I would like to say, but
Yeah.
the most one that I love to remember is when you are showing your love, and then when you're showing your concern. When you wouldn't reach me, I you know, you were at home, you're on your own. You came from school.
Oh yeah.
You made a nice setting with a candle on the table for dinner for just two of us, and then you were calling on my mobile, and then you asked me, "Mom, where are you? I'm so worried about you." I said, "Oh my God, I make my daughter worried, you know." That time after work, I went past to the market to get some fruits and some vegetables, and then you're so worried to death that, "Hey Mom, I couldn't reach her. What's wrong with her? Blah blah blah." And then, you know, that's the memories that I remember that you're the most, that you are just so loving child. I came home and you prepared on the table. You already prepared before you called me. I think you were just around 10, 11 years old that time.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. And then you made fried rice for us. And then there is like a candle, and then a glass, cutleries, and already made up table for both of us. That's the thing that, oh my God, I just love my daughter, you know, things that like that, that you are just so cute and sweet.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice memory.
Yes, nice memory. Do you think I misunderstood you when you was younger?
I think it goes back to, you guys would remember the video I filmed, you know, growing up with a Filipino mum. I think there was misunderstanding because of the culture clash. So of course there was.
And you grew up here. You grew up here. You was born here. It's a different culture. And I was born in Philippines. I grew up in Philippines. Exactly. It's a different culture.
Yeah. So for me, I just couldn't understand why you were so strict, and then you couldn't understand why I wasn't listening. I was one of those people that just, you know, if I believe that something or I want to do something, I will go and do it. And I say this in my videos, I admit that, but at the same time, I think it's a good trait to have, because as you get older, you continue to have that mentality, is if I want something, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
So, as much as it was difficult for us in our relationship, I think that trait then became a positive thing, because, you know, I had years of practice of doing my own thing.
Yes. Tsaka matigas ang ulo
Yeah,
exactly.
If you could change one thing about how you raised me, what would it be and why?
Raising a child, being a single mom, it's really difficult. And at that time, I have no much knowledge about raising a child on my own, because this is my very first time. Raising back in Philippines is different. First, it could be your food diet, because I just let you whatever you eat. Because I was a nanny, the way I raised these kids, I would like to apply it to Kim when she was little, but I don't have experience on that. I think communication is something that I wish could have been different. Asking me how I'm feeling, by asking a child, you know, why are you sad, or why are you angry, or even, for example, there was like many things that you wanted me to do that I didn't want to do. Maybe ask me, do you want to do this? I think really communication is the communication and understanding. That's what I would like, you know, to change when you were that little. Now that I have this experience looking after the children, I have to talk to them, understand what their feelings. I have to give them time to say something. I try not to shout. Definitely, when I have a grandchild, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. Shouting to a child is not a healthy way. I need, you know, if there's anything, if there's negative, I mean, there's one negative, there's one positive. You need to be
balanced.
To balance. No negative to negative. You need to be balanced.
Okay. Cool.
How do you describe me to others?
Okay. I mean, this is a pretty easy one. I describe you as really strong, number one. I think that, going back to you not showing a lot of emotion, I don't think I ever see your weakness. You, even though you're, I don't know, I wouldn't even know if you're unwell. Like, I wouldn't even think you'd tell me, because you're just like, you just want to be strong all the time. I just want to show you, you know, I'm still okay, I'm healthy, and blah blah blah. But
To be honest, I'm good.
There's nothing you're hiding.
No, nothing I'm hiding.
And you would tell me.
I will tell.
You're very strong-minded, independent. Always say that. I mean, of course you're independent. You rely on nobody but yourself. You are a role model to single parents. That's how I describe you. And you care a lot about people. You may come across as like really like hot, fierce, you know, because but that I think is just like a persona, because your whole life you've had to be strong. So you just, you know, you're very defensive. You know.
Okay.
It's me now.
It's you.
So what makes a good parent?
I think makes a good parent is, first thing is understanding. Understanding the feeling. Support the child. Whatever what she really wanted in her life, you have to love what she loved. Looking into the future, 10 years from now, what do you see?
Okay, so 10 years from now, 100% I have children, so you will have grandchildren. Life would be great. I think we would just be happy. We're happy now, but I think we'll be content with life, would be in a place that we want to be in. And yeah, just children, I think that's the next step. Oh,
good answer.
And you'll be happy. And also, I'd see that you would have traveled most of the world by then.
Wow, I can't wait for that.
I know.
I can't wait.
And you'd be my nanny.
Oh! It's gonna be the best nanny in the world. I am.
If you can give me anything in the world, what would it be and why?
Anything in the world, if I can give you happiness.
Okay.
Contentment.
That's good.
Happy married in life.
Okay. I would definitely give you the same. Married life, that would be nice to see, actually, to see you married.
With my age, no, I'm not.
It's never too late, are you joking?
Maybe.
You never know.
Maybe.
And
yung mga available dyan, pwede na mag-apply.
But also health. I would give you that. I would give you good health.
What's the most fun you had with me and why?
Okay. I think the most fun is when we're like goofing around, like playing music, dancing.
Yeah.
Just like being really silly. Cooking in the kitchen
Go
is really fun.
Together.
Yeah, going on holiday.
Together.
I actually, do you know, most fun when we went traveling around Philippines. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure turn.
How am I most like you?
Iyakin.
Really?
Yes.
I've never really seen you cry a lot, actually. Only when you actually, yeah, you cried. You cried.
When you see me cry, you cry.
Yeah.
So may isa pa, strong, independent.
Yeah.
Yun ang nakikita ko sa iyo.
Yeah.
What do you wish for me?
Okay, so I wish for you is number one, to be happy. 2, to fulfill everything that you want to fulfill. I mean, there's a load of things. I want you to be able to travel the world. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be confident in your skin.
Yeah.
Because I think that's like...
I'm trying to do that now, to be honest.
Yeah. I think it gets to the point where we shouldn't really care anymore about what people think. I think caring about what people think has stopped you from being happy.
Yeah, that's true.
But I get it, and it's hard, you know, people could say, oh, just do this, just do that. They don't understand because they don't go through what you're going through. What was the hardest part of being a mom?
The hardest part was when you're little. It was really tough for me because, you know, I have no relatives here. I remember that you were 6 years old when I started sending you to France on your own. We have a separation for 6 weeks.
Oh yeah.
And then I have to work here. I have no choice. I have to send her there. But actually, she's having a good time. She's in a nice place. that was the toughest one. That every year from 6 years old, I send you every year for 6 weeks until you reach the age of 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is there anything about my life that you're curious about?
I think
What's
your
you curious about?
upbringing
Okay.
is curious to me.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. I find that there's like underlying anger.
Yeah. I admit, I am.
There's like some sort of something there. And I'm just curious to know, like, what was your childhood really like? You know, it's just interesting.
Yeah, actually, our childhood was really tough. Until now, that's why it's becoming like it's going on and on and on and on until I reach the age of this. Because when we were little, we're so tough. Bless my father, we were like a military the way they treated us.
I think you mentioned some of this. Yeah. Is this your dad?
Yeah, we experienced. Yeah, we experienced the way how he treated my mom. You know, hitting her and all that kind of stuff, and hit us. And that is the thing that why we are like this as well, because you know it's not like
violence.
Yeah, he was violence. And it's just suddenly he get anger. He just get angry for little things. One time, he was asleep because he's a security. He works as a security. He was asleep, and we were just a child running around. And he woke up because he woke him up because of our noise. Then suddenly he just grabbed us, our head. I remember that, and then bang our head into the wall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then my mom came and then she said, why did you do that? And then they start fighting, and then he went into my mom, and then that's the fight started, you know.
Because she was trying to protect you.
Yeah. Binangga niya kami dyan sa pader na ganyan. Nung nakita, my mother saw us, then they started the fight, and then my mother was trying to protect us. So that's why our childhood is so miserable. With my experience, I'm overprotective over to you, and I don't want this happen, you know. So with my experience, it stops from there, and then that's it.
Yeah.
No more.
What do you think of my life decisions?
I think your life decisions is brilliant.
Really?
Amazing.
You don't think that I'm crazy to have?
No, I don't think it. You know what you're doing. I trust you 100%. I trust you. I mean, I can see that from now that you are doing really, really well. So I'm very happy. What's something you've learned from me that you would want to pass to your children?
Okay, good one. Being strong, defending yourself, I think is really important. If you believe in something, you believe in something. I think that's where most of our arguments stem from, because you believe one thing, I believe one thing.
Yes.
But I think it's important, if you believe something, you stand for it. But I would say, to understand, listen to the other person's opinion. Don't disagree with them, because what they could be saying might be right for them.
Yeah.
And what you might be saying is right for you.
Yes.
So I would say 100% defend yourself, but listen to other people. Be loving, caring. What was the question? What's something you've learned from me? Oh, that I would want to
Something you pass to your children. Yeah.
And your cooking. Definitely. I want them to know how to cook.
Yeah, and understanding.
Yeah, understanding. I think there's a lot that I could say. What's one thing I still don't know about you?
I think you know everything about me.
Nothing that you've like hidden, that's a secret? No?
No.
Okay, cool.
What do you love about our relationship?
I love the way now how understanding you are in terms of, like, again, going back to my life decisions. I like that you listen to me now. You know, you're more calmer, I think. And when I do have, like, I feel like, understanding is what I like about our relationship.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
What would you want me to experience?
Okay. I would love you to experience the place where I grew up.
Okay.
The most important is I want you to experience being a mom.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward for that.
Are you?
To get that experience. What excites you more about the future?
What really excites me, again, is fulfilling loads of goals and dreams, of course. But also what excites me is having children and also being able to give you things that you deserve. I know I mentioned this before, but I think that really excites me to finally say, hey mom, surprise!
Yeah.
You know, like, that excites me. Okay, so what is the pain in me that you wish you can heal?
Not having a dad around. Is that pain?
I guess, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
I know it sounds crazy because
I think, it causes pain.
I know it's a pain because you never experience having a dad around you all the time.
I think it causes pain and then leads to other things that contributes.
Yes.
A lot of things, like, you know, relationships with men, I think.
Yes, relationship with men. You know, your bad experience from before. Another pain that I wish I can, you can heal is the anxiety, because you have anxiety. The same with me. I'm actually having, like, an anxiety disorder.
That's crazy. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, I have. Ask anything.
Okay.
Ang daming i-ask, pero kailangan kong I need only one question. When are you going to settle down?
Okay, I think it's when
you are their age now that you...
Yeah, I think because there is a lot that we want to do. For example, move to a different place. I think it's hard for us when we know that this doesn't feel like home.
Yeah.
If this was our last conversation together, what would you tell me and why?
I'm gonna tell you I love you.
Okay.
Because you are precious.
Yeah.
You are wonderful. Amazing person.
And
that's it.
I would say, yeah, I love you. I would say thank you for being my mom. I would probably just, tell you how thankful I am. I would also, let you know that no matter whatever the reason why that was our last conversation, that things are going to be okay, and not to be scared, to be happy, and to have faith in whatever's about to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's also the same thing what you said. It's gonna be like the same thing. What you feel is that what I feel.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the end of the questions. I just want to say, like, this is a really interesting experiment to have these questions laid out and being put in those situations where you have to answer honestly. I think it's a great way to kind of get to know somebody, especially when you don't really have those kind of conversations. I think it's a great way of really opening up and understanding each other. I think there's a lot that I've learned from you that I didn't know. Okay, so guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Alam mo na, it really helps this channel. Before we close off this video, chameleons, you already know, let's say it together.
Okay.
In a world where we can be anything, remember to always be kind. See you in our next video, guys. Bye. Mwah.